Roblox.
Okay, cool.
It's not fun at all. It's really dark, actually, but it feels important to share because it didn't get a lot of press last week, and I felt like it needed to get more press. So Roblox, for any parents listening, they might be familiar with it, but it's basically a gaming platform. 80 million daily active users. Huge.
Insane.
Roblox, Minecraft, they're kind of twinned in their reach and penetration into the lives of kids who are online. They went public in 2021, huge company. Last week, there was a report released on Roblox and its users, and it is damning. And I'm going to read some highlights from it. But before I get into what the report says, I do need to say that it's what's known as a short seller report. It was put together by this company called Hindenburg Research, which is an activist investment firm. And they have a reputation of when they've seen companies in the past doing shady stuff, they've like put together big research reports and
Okay.
released it to the public, and presumably were shorting the stock in advance of putting out that report. So it is,
We're playing chess.
they're playing chess, yeah, for sure. But I don't think it's possible to make this up. You know, grain of salt in that there was a vested interest and motivation to have this go public and for it to be as inflammatory and hysterical as possible to get as many headlines as possible so that the stock would tank. But it's kind of crazy what they found. So there's a couple different buckets of issues that they found. The first bucket is them lying about their users, number of users, engaged users. It's overrun with bots. Their numbers are inflated. They just had their earnings report and released some numbers around like engagement and users and growth and stuff like that. And Hindenburg Research found that that was like a lie and that they have totally inflated numbers. That obviously is of interest to people who are trading this stock. The stuff that got the headlines, the second stuff falls into two boxes: the pedophilia, grooming stuff, and then violence on the platform. So
Both just so dark.
so dark. The predatory grooming stuff is really disgusting. They had a bunch of examples of how this is taking place on Roblox, but just some highlights. There were a lot of criminal indictments and cases that named Roblox as like the key way to target children. If you're looking to do that type of thing, you're going to go there first. And that's
Okay.
like as evidence in all these different cases that have been tried. No screening on problematic names. So like Jeff Epstein fan accounts.
Ew.
You can like name yourself Epstein and Epstein Island, stuff like that. A group of 103,000 members soliciting sexual favors openly. Just chat rooms
Ew.
trading in child pornography.
So,
I know.
what the fuck?
Registered as a child, like they did some tests where they were like going in as different types of users, and registered as a child they could access this escape to Epstein Island, Diddy party. Like there's over 600 Diddy games. So there's a whole bunch of really weird grooming pedophilia stuff. And then honestly, what was more concerning to me, mostly because of the scale and the reach of this next category, which was around the violence.
I would also just say, I think one of the reasons so that people don't take what you just said the wrong way is that you can kind of, your son playing Roblox, you can give him some literacy around do's and don'ts of being online and being groomed. There's like some clear things that you can say, like, this is a red flag, don't engage with this. Like, it's obviously really complex and really dark. And there are people who are sophisticated about the way that they are predators, which is disgusting. But you can give some guardrails to ensure that Oscar knows these are things that you do not engage with.
Totally.
And I think the second bucket that you're about to talk about, it's a lot harder to like give some clarity around how to navigate online.
Totally. And you also can just come across it and you're like just going through your day in Roblox, and then you come across beat up homeless outside 7-Eleven simulator. 1 million visits to that.
That's
like
so sad.
Another one, beat up the pregnant, was what it's called, beat up the pregnant. And it's you go in there and you beat pregnant women in a Walmart parking lot. Guns at the hospital, a hospital shooting rampage. You go through the hospital and you shoot people. Palestine and Israel hang out. All ages welcome here to purchase bombs and knives and attack each other. 13 million visits.
That is so fucked.
The reach on these things is insane. It's insane.
That's insane.
Crazy. And so, yeah, just to parents listening, this is what's happening on this platform. And I hate to be like, there's part of me that's resisting even telling the story because it's very easy to get into sort of hysterics around parenting and children online. And
sure.
you can find evidence of any story that you want to tell around how dangerous it is for kids to be online. And I think that I just want to be careful about that. But I do think that given the scale of what's happening on Roblox, I think it's important for parents to know that. And I don't even know how it's legal. Like, how is it legal to do that?
Are you, you have outlawed it now.
Full
no Roblox anymore.
Full outlaw. Yeah.
Okay.
Zero tolerance policy.
Yeah. Nice. That feels appropriate based on the stories you just told. Okay. So, thanks for the PSA.
Yeah.
For any parents listening.
Any parents listening.